Hey guys, Objector here. Sorry about the lack of content this week. It's been a pretty busy week for me, but today we're starting our Black Ops 3 weapon review series. I'm going to try to start at the SMGs and work my way across each category, but depending on where I'm at in my current prestige, that may not happen exactly that way. That's just the general idea that I'm going to be going for. So first up, we have the Kuda SMG. The Kuda is a very rough and tumble style of SMG that is well suited for most situations. So first up, let's take a look at the damage profile. Up close, the Kuda does 35 damage before dropping off to 30, 23, and finally 19. This means the Kuda will be between 3 and 6 shots to kill, but most of your kills are going to fit into that 4-shot kill range. The 3-shot kill range is only at 6 meters, and to give you an idea of what this looks like in-game, because I know for me, 5 or 6 meters is very hard for me to visualize and conceptualize in a video game, this is what it looks like. This is very, very short, but what it does allow is the slower firing Kuda to keep pace with the faster firing SMGs within those first 6 meters. So it is very important. And of course it can be extended with the long barrel, guys. The 4-shot range, however, is 25 meters, and again, the maximum 4-shot kill range looks like this. And that's going to be where most of your kills take place with this weapon, guys. And as its effective kill range, beyond that, it's going to take up to 5 or 6 shots to kill. The 5-shot kill range does extend out to 50 meters, which is very, very good on SMGs, and you can still challenge assault rifle users out to those 50 meters with this. You won't have the advantage, but you can challenge them. Beyond 50 meters, it's going to be a 6-shot kill, and you're probably going to be losing out to assault rifle or pretty much any other weapon at those ranges. Now, the headshot modifiers in Black Ops 3 are typically very low, and the Kuda is no exception with a 1.1 times multiplier. The headshots are a little useful at longer range, meaning beyond 25 meters, it will take away 1 shot to kill. I tend to aim for center of mass on all my weapons at any range, just out of habit, and occasionally the recoil will bounce up to give me a headshot, but I don't really try for them, and I would recommend that you do the same. The fire rate is 720 rounds per minute, meaning it is a slower firing SMG in Black Ops 3 standards. But because of the increased range profile, it is still very competitive. I'm not going to say it's an SMG assault rifle hybrid like the Peacemaker was in Black Ops 2. The Razorback fills that role a little better, but it is a competitive and very rough and tumble SMG that can fill multiple roles, and you should be good at whatever range you're using it at. I would say the iron sights on this weapon are very usable. I'm not a big fan of the circle round, but I can use them and don't like wasting a pick 10 slot on any kind of optics. While we're talking about this, I want to touch on the iron sights overall in Black Ops 3. You may have noticed the iron sights are more usable in Black Ops 3 than in previous Call of Duties, and I believe this is due largely in part to the bright red or green the weapons have on the front sight. If you shoot weapons or guns in real life, then you've probably heard about front sight focus. What this means is you should focus on the front iron sight and let everything else become blurry and fade into the peripheral vision. And one of the tactics to help with this is to paint the front sight a very contrasting color. The weapons in Black Ops 3 have done the same thing, and I believe this is why you're going to find most of the iron sights more usable, and you probably want to avoid optics in favor of these iron sights and use your pick 10 slots for something else. And while we're talking about the sights, the aim down sights time is 200 milliseconds. Very fast, just like all the SMGs, nothing too special here, but I will say quick draw is one of my favorite attachments overall on all my weapons, as I prefer aiming down sights to hip firing when I can, and the quick draw grip is one of my go-to attachments, and it works very well on the Kuda. The accuracy is easy enough to control at range. It's not perfect, but it is controllable, so I don't tend to run a grip on the Kuda, and I don't think most of you will feel the need to either. But here's a wall test comparison without the foregrip being the first shot, and then alternating from there on out. So this is the raw kick of the gun without me trying to control it whatsoever. And you guys will notice that even with the grip, it's actually even more inaccurate on the second shot here, just because of the randomness programmed into the game. But this last shot does have a tighter grouping, but overall I would say the grip is not worth it, not worth one of those pick 10 slots. The Hipfire is good with the Kuda, as with all the other SMGs. The laser sight will help tighten this up a bit, But if you're looking for a run and gun style SMG, I would go with the Vesper or VMP over the Kuda and get those faster rates per minute. But the Kuda will perform well, and the laser sight is not a bad option. Next, the Kuda's reload speed is 1.8 seconds, which is very, very fast, even among the SMGs. I tried out the fast mag attachments, hoping to get a superhuman flash style reload speed, but it didn't pan out that way. It didn't take too much time off, so I didn't find it too useful, and it wasn't worth the pick 10 spot for me. Now that we've gone over the numbers, what do I think of the Kuda? Is it a good SMG, and what attachments would I recommend? I would say the Kuda is a very well balanced and competitive SMG. It is right now my top weapon so far in Black Ops 3. Again, it is a rough and tumble SMG. It's not the fastest time to kill, I believe, at any range, but it is in the top 3 of SMGs at pretty much every range. So as far as attachments go, I would usually run the quick draw grip, and that's all, as I prefer to save the pick 10 points for perks and tacticals, lethals, and other stuff like that. But it's a weapon that goes well with any attachments, or even just running it raw without any attachments whatsoever. You really can't go wrong with it. I have to say I'm very impressed with the weapon balance in Black Ops 3 from day one. Every weapon feels unique, but is still competitive. The SMGs are very strong in Black Ops 3, and I've yet to find one I don't like, so I would definitely test them all out when you guys get the chance. That's all for this video, guys. I hope you liked it, and I hope you learned something new. If you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. And until next time, this is Objector, signing off.